Rampage, starring The Rock, based off the video game series, also called Rampage. So I just got done watching the movie, and I gotta say, it's everything I expected, which could be a good or bad thing depending on what you're believing this movie is gonna be. So this movie revolves around three monsters who go on a rampage. You're gonna hear the word rampage a lot through this. So pretty much there's an evil corporation, because of course there is, experimenting with this new bioagent to alter animals. And they're doing the research in space, and of course one of their research subjects goes crazy. So three capsules fall down to Earth, mutating a gorilla named George, a wolf who they end up calling Ralph throughout the movie, and a alligator. So The Rock is a animal expert, I forget what the word is, and he's George's caretaker. And they're really good buddies, good friends for whatever reason, because he saved The Rock saved his life. And so when the monsters start going on rampages, especially George, The Rock tries to save them. So pretty much the movie is the three animals transform into giant monsters, and the military and The Rock try to stop them. Of course, The Rock trying to save George, not wanting to see him die, but he doesn't really care about the other animals too much, at least. And I have to say, like I said, I thought it was gonna be a just monster actiony movie, cool monster fights and everything, and that's what it was. It's a very simple movie, and it's very enjoyable, and that's exactly what I wanted out of this movie. I didn't want any kind of super complicated plot, which when they first announced this movie, it's something I thought was gonna happen. Because if you played the video game series, in the video game series, there's three humans, or in the beginning of the series, there's three humans who transform into a giant wolf monster, a giant lizard monster, and a giant gorilla monster. So I thought they were going to try to do some weird, complicated thing where I'm a human, but I'm a giant monster and I can't control myself or something like that. But no, it's just normal animals who get transformed into giant monsters, and it completely works. It's, like I said, fun action movie. The Rock is The Rock in it. He's, charismatic, awesome. He does a great job. If you like The Rock, you're gonna like him in this movie. He's not horrible in this movie. He's The Rock. He does a good job. He's funny. He's just able to do great action scenes. So it's The Rock. The rest of the cast they're fine. Somewhat forgettable because most of them don't really do much. But the ones who do are just okay. Like the main actor or female actor in this movie, she does an okay job. She's not bad by any means. And I don't think I've ever seen her in any other movie, so I don't know if this is her big first movie. But she does a fine job. She doesn't do like a big memorable performance where I'm just like, she was awesome, she was hilarious or anything. She does a fine job. Really liked her. Jeffrey D. Morgan, I believe his name is. He's in this movie. He plays a secret agent type guy from some super organization from the government. I think they say its name once, but it doesn't really come up throughout the movie, so he might as well have been CIA or FBI, honestly. He does a good job as the character. He's kind of, they call him a cowboy because he has a southern accent going and everything. He's a nice character. He does a decent job, but he doesn't have a lot to do in the movie, but the scenes he's in, fantastic. Other than that, the bad guys in the movie are bland. They do a fine job. Forgettable. Not super big bad guys. Most of the time you just kind of see them in their headquarters, and they play a little bit of a role at the end of the movie. But other than that, they're fine. They're like corporate stooges. No big deal. Overall, like I said, this movie is fun. It's a great, I don't want to say popcorn movie. It's a great fun action movie. It has decent comedy moments. A lot of moments where the theater was just laughing, hilarious. Like I said, The Rock is amazing. Great action scenes. A lot of awesome monster fights. I would give it a 7 out of 10. Great movie. I recommend you go watch it. A 7 is a good rating. Not every movie is going to be perfect. It's a fun movie, and that's honestly what you can get out of this plot. Like I said, it's a simple based off a video game, or a simple video game where you just go on a rampage killing everything. And this is what the movie delivers. It delivers a rampage. The monsters go on a rampage, and eventually they get stopped. Spoilers, Obviously they do. But fun movie. Like I said, I recommend you go watching it. I want to talk a little bit about spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie, I'm going to talk spoilers. Now is the time to unclick the video. Or if you want to know what I'm going to talk about, it's not a lot of big stuff because, like I said, it's a simple plot. Stay tuned. So, 3, 2, 1, spoilers. Go if you don't want to hear spoilers. So, spoilers. The two main bad guys, they're brother and sisters. They're the ones who are the main actor, female actor in this movie. She started this research to alter genes, or it already existed. She wanted to increase it to try to save her brother's life. So she starts working on it. I forget what it was called. Something with an S. Anyway, she starts working on it with this organization, and they eventually fire her, and she ends up going in jail. And they continue the research, and so that's her reason for being in the movie. They say that she wants to, bless them or whatever, but she never ends up saying that. Only the bad guys end up saying that. But they never give a reason of why these evil people are creating this genetic evil engineering for animals. The only thing I could guess is because they like the video game. And I'm being serious. Like, when you watch the movie, every time you see them in their big office headquarters, they have a Rampage video game cabinet in the background. And they don't just show it once real quick. They show it several times throughout the movie, like every time they're in the office. And sometimes it lingers in the background. So that's the only thing I can think of, because they even called the experimentation Project Rampage, and they call the wolf Rampage 1, and then I think George is Rampage 2. So I thought that was weird, because I'm pretty sure they don't give an explanation of why they decided to do this evil animal altering experimentation, because they know what it does. It's not like it was an accident in the space station in the beginning of the movie and they're like, what's going on? Why did the animal go crazy? It's something they were inspecting, because they had a cure that it doesn't reverse it, but it stops them from advancing. And then they had this sonic frequency to help them somewhat control the animal, or it makes them attack the frequency, or they go for the frequency. They won't stop going for it until they destroy it, which leads to 3 monsters joining up and attacking Chicago, which is really awesome. I love seeing George and the wolf just going at it, or attacking in a team. It was really cool seeing it, just them attacking the military. Fun, really awesome. But yeah, that's the only thing that really kind of stuck in my mind after watching this movie. I was just like, why were they doing this? Was it because they liked the video game? Because clearly it exists in this world. So I thought that was a weird thing. If I missed that, let me know in the comments below, because like I said, it's the one thing that was confusing me. I'm just like, did they do this because they like the Rampage monster? They never said they were trying to weaponize these animals for the government or anything, or try to make a fortune. Even though they do say they're like, we'll make a fortune, but it's just like, how do you sell this? Why wouldn't you try to? Because initially the bioscientist, the main female actor, she was doing this research to cure her brother, but they decided to create evil, crazy engineer animals, which was kind of weird. I didn't understand where the split came from, because if you created a cure that can cure any kind of disease, you would be rich anyway, so why make bioweapons? They never really explain it. At least I didn't catch it, or maybe I just didn't hear it and it was a quick explanation. Like I said, if you got that, let me know in the comments below, because that's just bugging me. I'm just like, why did they create it? Was it because of the video game? Do you like the video game? It's gonna drive me crazy. Anyway, again, thank you for watching. If you like the movie, let me know in the comments below what you like, what you hated. Again, if you know why they created this bioweapon thing, let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out. Hey, if you like this video, we have several other awesome videos you can check out. And again, thanks for watching.